This lesson is going to teach you how to draw a pumpkin. And I'm going to use oil pastels, and then I'm going to paint on top of it when I'm finished. So my first step is to get the pumpkin started. And a pumpkin is round, so we're going to use curved lines to draw it. I'm going to start on the edge, and I'm going to make a giant letter C that almost fills up the whole page. And I'm starting with yellow, but I'm going to add other colors too. Then I'm going to draw a back starting right near where I did the first letter C. I'm going to draw a backwards letter C and end up right where the first one stopped. Then I'm going to draw some curved lines. I'm going to follow the curve but make it a smaller, flatter letter C, and I'm going to do that again 2 more times in the opposite direction. When I make my lines curved like this, they're going to look more realistic. Now I'm going to start adding curved lines in different kinds of oranges. When I get to the middle, they're going to get kind of straight. I'm going to use lighter orange. I'm just going to keep making those curved lines. When I'm on one side of the pumpkin, I curve the same way as the outside edge. When I'm in the middle, I'm straighter. When I go to the opposite side, I curve in that direction of the other edge. I'm going to leave some white showing. And I'm going to put some darker orange. Oh, I did that one already. And I'm going to put just a hint of red here and there. I don't want too much red. I just want a little bit just to accent it and make it more interesting. Notice I didn't make any stem yet. So I think I'll draw my stem next. I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to draw a curvy line up, a curvy line on the other side, and then I'm going to draw an oval at the top. And I'm going to color my stem in. And I think I'll leave that oval a yellow and blend it with my brown. Color right on top. Now at the bottom I think I'll put some grass. Just going to put a little bit on there. Now you can color the entire pumpkin in with the oil pastels if you like. But I'm going to paint it. I think I want some of this bright yellow. And I think I want a little bit more orange. And I just keep layering these curvy lines all over my pumpkin. Now, if I want this to be a jack-o'-lantern, the very last step is to put the face on. Because if I put the black on before I put the orange on, do you know what will happen to that orange? If you said it's going to turn black, you're right. So I'm going to draw a face on my pumpkin. And I'm going to fill in the face with black where I did my cutouts, because the pumpkin's not lit up. But if you want to color it in with, you know, a yellow or whatever color so it looks like the inside of the pumpkin, you can do that. I have a jack-o'-lantern face. Now I'm going to paint on top of it. But you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to write my name. So at the bottom I'm going to put Mrs. M, and I'm going to put whatever class I'm in next to that. I don't know what class you're in, so I'm not going to write anything. Now I'm going to get some paints and a brush and some water, and I'm going to paint on top of my pumpkin. I'm going to get a bunch of this paint, a little bit more water, and I'm going to paint right over my oil pastel. If I want to mix another color with it, I could put a little yellow, if I want, and it'll make that orange lighter. And I can paint right over the black. Everything will show. Okay, I think my pumpkin looks pretty good now. I'm going to rinse my brush out, and I'm going to do some grass. The pumpkin's sitting on the grass. But I don't want it to be just a boring green, so I'm going to mix some yellow with my green. And when I'm all done, I think I'll paint the sky. I think I'll do it blue. And I'm going to be a little bit careful around my pumpkin, but if I touch the edges a little bit, it'll just put a little shadow. And then if I want, I can mix another color with my blue. I wonder what would look nice. Maybe some purple. make sure I blend it while I'm painting and keep gently pushing my brush back and forth. Make sure the brush is going back and forth, not scrubbing side to side. If I get my paints dirty when we clean up, you have to make sure you clean your paints off, right? I'm going to paint a little blue and a little purple mixed together. I think it looks pretty. And when you're all done, make sure your brush gets washed. Make sure your crayons get put away neatly. And make sure your pumpkin gets put in the drying rack with your name on it. I hope you have fun making your pumpkin.